everybody, and welcome back to Virtual Programming with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Alabama. Last week in Healthy Habits, we learned about the sugar content of popular drinks. This week, we're going to continue this lesson by boiling a Coca-Cola. By boiling the Coke, what's going to happen is that the liquid or the water in the Coke is going to condense as it boils longer. And it's going to leave us with this sludgy syrup that they actually put in Coke to make it taste really sweet and kind of good. So let's go ahead and get started. For this experiment to be successful, first you need parent supervision. Next, you're going to need a stove and a pot to boil the Coke in. Next, you're going to need some safety goggles because it does get a little steamy. And last but not least, you're going to need a nice bottle or can of Coke. It's a shame that it's really good.
Five minutes into our Healthy Habits experiment, our Coke isn't quite to boiling point. We're using a long metal spoon to stay safe from the steam. You can see that our Coke is still very watery. After 10 minutes, our Coke is finally to a boil and our consistency is still watery. "15 minutes after we've started, you can see that our Coke has boiled down or begun to evaporate and that our consistency is getting thicker. It's now been 20 minutes since we first began. Almost all of the liquid in our Coke has evaporated and we are left with a syrup. Here's what our consistency looks like now. This is a combination of sugar, chemical additives, which are listed as natural flavors on the nutrition label, and caramel coloring, which all looks more like black tar and not something you would want to drink. It might be important for you to know that this is not in slow motion. When we talk about maintaining a healthy lifestyle, it's always important to remember the phrase, everything in moderation. This means that just because something is bad doesn't mean you can't have any of it. It just means you need to be smart about what you put into your body and how much of it you eat or drink. For today's challenge, you're going to develop a hypothesis. A hypothesis is an idea or explanation that you then test through study and experimentation. It's usually an if-then statement. For today, finish the sentence with your own hypothesis. If I boil a soda with no sugar in it, then blank, what will happen? Then tell us how you can eat and drink in moderation more. Email us your response to bgcca@bgcca.org or comment below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.